Your cat is on the exam table at the vet. Her sides are vibrating with a deep, steady purr. You think she's finally calming down, but the real reason is far stranger. That purr is not contentment, it's self-medication. Your cat is using her own voice as a painkiller and a bone healing treatment. She is literally treating her own fear and physical stress right in front of you. A purr is not a simple signal, it's a tool. And at the vet, it's being used for a very specific purpose. Your cat's body knows something that your mind doesn't. A cat's purr is produced by rapid muscle contractions in the larynx. The muscles open and close the glottis. They do it 25 to 150 times per second. That creates a low-frequency vibration. This vibration travels through the cat's entire body. It's like sitting on a small, gentle jackhammer. But instead of breaking things, it builds them. The frequency range of a purr is not random. It overlaps precisely with the frequencies that promote tissue regeneration. For decades, researchers have known that low-intensity vibration can stimulate bone growth. The same frequencies can reduce pain and inflammation. In 2001, a bioacoustician named Elizabeth von Muggenthaler set out to understand the purr. She recorded purrs from over 40 domestic cats. She analyzed the dominant frequencies. What she found was remarkable. The purrs clustered between 25 and 50 hertz. These are exactly the frequencies that accelerate fracture healing. Von Muggenthaler published her findings at the Acoustical Society of America. She suggested that cats might be using their purrs as a self-healing mechanism. This idea was supported by other research. In the 1990s, a biomedical engineer named Clinton Rubin studied low-intensity vibration for bone health. His work showed that gentle vibration at 30 hertz could increase bone density. Standing on a vibrating plate for just 10 minutes a day built stronger bones. The frequency he used was right in the middle of a cat's purr, but cats didn't wait for human technology. They evolved this treatment millions of years ago. Think of your cat's wild ancestors. A small wildcat in the desert. She hunts at dusk. She catches a spiny mouse. The mouse bites her leg. She limps back to her den. She sits very still. She starts to purr. She is not happy. She is healing. Over evolutionary time, cats that purred after injury recovered faster. They had stronger bones. They survived to pass on the purring genes. Natural selection fine-tuned the purr into a precise vibrational therapy. Your house cat carries this ancient tool in her throat. Now let's look at the other side of the purr. Not all purrs are for healing. Some are for manipulation. A researcher named Karen McComb at the University of Sussex made a fascinating discovery. She found that cats can embed a high-frequency cry inside their purrs. This cry sounds like a baby wailing. It triggers a human parental response. You hear that sound. You feel an urgent need to feed the cat. This is the solicitation purr. Cats use it at 5 in the morning. They perch on your pillow. They purr with that hidden cry until you get up. It's an auditory weapon, but the purr at the vet is different. It lacks that embedded cry. It's a pure low-frequency vibration. That's because it's not for you. It's for the cat's own body. So why would a cat need to self-medicate at the vet? Consider what your cat experiences there. The car ride in the carrier, the unfamiliar smells, the barking dogs, the cold metal table, a stranger in a white coat touches its belly. It's fear. It's stress. Stress causes the body to release cortisol. Cortisol can suppress the immune system and slow healing. The cat's brain knows this, or rather, its biology does. So the cat does what its body has done for eons. It turns on the purr. The vibration starts. It reduces the stress response. It releases endorphins. These are natural painkillers. The cat is literally numbing its own fear. At the same time, the purr might even be helping any underlying pain. An older cat with arthritis, a cat with a urinary tract infection. The purr can dull the pain and promote tissue repair. This is where it gets dangerous. You see your cat purring on the table. You think it's relaxing. The veterinarian might think the same. The cat's eyes are half closed. Its breathing is steady. It looks like a picture of calm, but underneath, it's still terrified. The purr is a mask. Veterinary professionals are increasingly aware of this. A purring cat can still be a highly stressed cat, and a stressed cat is unpredictable. The purr can lull you into a false sense of security. You reach out to pet it comfortingly. The cat suddenly snaps. It bites your hand. The bite is fast and deep. You're shocked. The cat seems so serene, but the serenity was an illusion. The cat was self-medicating its panic, and the touch or the examination pushed it over the edge. The purr doesn't cancel out the fear. It just numbs some of the internal sensation. The cat is still primed for fight or flight. Its muscles may be tense beneath that hum. Its pupils may be dilated. Its tail may be thrashing low. These signals are subtle, especially when the purr is loud. The sound can distract from the visual signs, and humans are hardwired to interpret purring as a positive signal. That's the trap. By the time the bite happens, it feels like it came out of nowhere. But the cat had been signaling all along. You just didn't see it through the noise. So how should you read a purr? The key is context. A purr on your lap with kneading paws and a slow blink is probably contentment, or maybe still self-healing from a long day of napping. But a purr at the vet, or after a fall, or in a carrier, it's likely self-medication. The cat is not saying it's okay. The cat is trying to make itself okay. This changes how you should approach a purring cat in a stressful situation. Don't assume the cat is consenting to touch. Watch the whole body. Ears pinned back are a warning. A twitching tail is a warning. Dilated pupils are a warning, even if the purr is loud and steady. The purr is also a reminder of your cat's wild heritage. Every domestic cat, from the fluffiest Persian to the sleekest Siamese, carries the same neural circuitry, a tiny predator with a built-in first aid kit. The same mechanism hums in the throats of feral cats, of servals and caracals. Even the ancient Egyptian cats worshipped along the Nile used it. But there's another layer to this. The purr might not just be for the cat. Some research suggests that the vibration can affect nearby animals. In a litter of kittens, the purring of the mother might help the kitten's development. The sound passes through their tiny bodies. It might stimulate their own bone growth and neural connections. So the purr could be a kind of communal medicine, or when your cat sleeps on your chest and purrs. Is it healing you a little too? Some people report reduced stress and lower blood pressure when listening to a purr. While that's not proven to heal human bones, it's plausible that the vibration and sound frequency soothe the human nervous system. Your cat might be unknowingly sharing its therapy. But back to the vet visit. The next time you're there, look at the purr differently. See it not as a sign of a happy cat, but as a feline coping mechanism, an internal pharmacy that's been running since the Miocene. Your cat is not saying everything is fine. It's working very hard to manage everything that's not fine. The irony is that the purr, which evolved for survival, now sometimes puts cats in danger because people misread it, because they think a purring cat won't bite. Veterinary journals have published warnings about this phenomenon. A cat's purr can mask pain and fear, leading to an increased bite risk. Medical staff are told to trust the body, not the sound. So the next time your cat purrs on the exam table, you'll know the truth. It's not a sign of calm. It's the sound of an ancient survival tool being turned on. A tiny engine of healing running at 25 Hertz, working to keep your cat safe from the inside out. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. There's much more to discover.